What's what's going on here? Oh my gosh. Just not collect that all day apparently. Ooh. Bill no. Drone supply. Alright, so how much oil am I at? What's going on, Josh? Juice, John G, Tima, Harry? What is up? Resources. Wait, okay. 1.6 million. So I need another 10.3 to go. We're almost there. Do get this guy cooking. Did I do my arms race? I did not do my arms race. Let's recruit. Do some recruits. Okay. That's done. Hop on the mini account and do that. Really interested to find out if we are going to have a Warzone duel or not. Oh, great. John G's president. That's gonna be something. Oh crap, why did I do that? Oh, that stinks. I forgot to reset these. Get these out real quick. No. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. How did I forget to do this? See, this is exactly why I put this in the video. It's like, oh, hey, by the way, you got Secret Mobile and you got arenas and all this other stuff you got to do. Only they made it easy for us to do this stuff. Hello? Yeah, I can't do anymore. Dang it. What is this? Oh, nobody loves me. Okay, come on. Why do I gotta claim all? Nothing's popping up. Okay, what's going on here? Group, yep, okay. Yep, okay. Um, the saga of John G as a president. Yeah, just got to work, been waiting for you. Oh, awesome, Josh. Well, hopefully you're allowed to watch streams. I don't know what you do. Hopefully it's not like quality control of like something really important. The king, how many days in are you? This account, I think 83 days. And then the other one's like four 450, something like that. Ooh. I've been collecting those all day. That's funny. Oh, it's just, one of those days you literally just get on, do some arms race, and like that's it. I gotta do recruitment tickets. Come on, I need Carly shards. I got 32 of them. I got 47, Skylar. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get Skylar to 5 stars since she's so close. And then I'll work on Carly. Because I get exclusive weapons for all three of those. But I'm gonna have. Oops. I made that smaller. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. Now it's back. Wait. I don't know why that was highlighted. Why does it say I only got two? Oh, because they're selection chests. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got to grind to go on Diva. I want to get hers weapon up to 20. But yeah, I had like a huge jump in world boss damage, so I'm looking forward to this week. I'm gonna get a bunch of rewards for the. Oh, I need to do breakthrough too. But yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of rewards from the world boss, especially for the tank world boss. So that's gonna be some resources, some speed ups. So hopefully I will be getting really close to getting what I need. Okay, that was weird. I still haven't been online when they did this, whatever this cheer thing is. I don't know. Um, yeah, I need. So here, I'm at like seven. Okay, so I think I have enough to start the tech center and get this going to 29. And then it's just going to be three more levels on the drill grounds and then the headquarters. And I can't remember how much I need, how many, what the resources are I need for the for headquarters 30. So I'll finish this on Tuesday during construction day. So I'll have the headquarters 29 done, finish the drill grounds, get the tech center going. I think I'll start the tech center on Tuesday. And yeah, because I'll just wait to open all the boxes. I don't want to open up boxes until I finish the headquarters. So like all these boxes will be, worth more than essentially at that point. So I'll wait until I pop the headquarters, open up some boxes, start the tech center. Because right now I'm at, yeah, 759, 714. So that number should go up a decent amount after I hit 29, get that going. But yeah, I need to do frontline breakthrough. So let me click that so I don't forget. What's going on, Duck? Another breakthrough. Yeah. We lost our we lost our cap to SMP. Your like Warzone duel or like like you lost your capital, somebody else? Josh, is that like somebody else in your server? What's going on, Antario? Good to see you again. What's up, Tatted? Sneaker, what's going on, man? See, I don't know why I'm getting random. Oh my gosh, I was so annoyed. So, Duck, when I was on your account the other day, I just realized this when I went to edit like a little short. So when I was on your account the other day and I was joking around about breaking down, I forgot what it was. It was like a level four, like a 4 star piece of gear, I think it was. And I opened it up. I was checking this video because I was going to edit that and like make it a video and like so people didn't know if I actually broke it down or not. I was going to just like, kind of a joke kind of thing. And for whatever reason, the little pop-up for somebody like had subscribed, and so I had popped up and it had blocked. You couldn't see what I was doing, what I was talking about. And I was like, no, like of all the timing of that, I don't know what happened, but it had bugged out, so it didn't just like pop up, show the name, like it got froze there. So in the playback, it's just like frozen there, the little like pop-up tag, and then it blocked the gear that I was trying to like I was joking about breaking down. I was like, that sucks. S&P is six. Oh, okay. So you're talking about like a Warzone duel. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting to see if what they bring out this week on this server, because it's been, I don't know, they still have the celebration going on. Okay, I think it's after the celebration ends is when the first one starts. I guess it's probably not going to be for another 2 weeks, which stinks. But yeah, they did the server transfers almost like 2 weeks after the season ended on this server, in this server grouping on 22 and like the OG servers. But then they did it a week earlier on ours. So we're kind of getting closer to timing with this server. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know if that means anything for the future or not, but instead of being 2 weeks ahead, now they're just going to be basically like a week ahead. We'll see how that plays out though. Yeah, if I accidentally hit, yeah, that'd have been a lot of gold. Obviously, you would have kept everything else, but that would have been a lot of gold to be out, especially on a new account. That's hard. What's up, Manny? MG. It's cool seeing all the green names in chat. If you want to stand out, have a green name, a little icon. You can have blue. I think it's blue, gold, and red. You can hit the join button and become a member. Support the channel. Um, okay. Wait, what am I doing in here? I need to do breakthrough. This is gonna be bad. It's always so laggy for me. No. Wait, is that better though? Wait, would that actually been better? Oh, I missed it. I moved over too fast. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. This run is toast. Okay, I don't know. I mean, it's cooking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Let me get this. This guy. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. I moved too fast. That's why I hate playing on PC. Oh my gosh, that was the wrong side. That was oh, why did I do that? I was seeing if it was possible. That was not possible. Ah, I just murdered them all. Okay, now I need to stop messing around. Get it, get it, get it, get it. All right, get that. Just get absolutely murdered there. Okay, come on. Come on. Wait, why am I not? I don't know what I missed there that I didn't get last time. Duck just creeping. Okay, not even. No, no, no. Did I not pick that one up? No, did not. No! Bro, I hate that. Ugh. I hate when they're like in the middle and there's no way to avoid it. All right, I'm done. We got it. Thanks for the subscribe, King. Okay, done with that. Why is this? Oh, sweet. Sweet. That means, oh, this is beautiful. See, this is why you save these up. That's why I made the video of not just going and blowing all this money on all kinds of stuff. Because then when you get one of these selection chests, you're ready to go. You got your cash money. You can get a ton throughout the week. Just save up and just get, some of the smaller things. Don't go crazy. I don't know. I don't think I bought one of the $5 packs, and I've gotten a lot out of here. Tons and tons of freebie stuff. As long as you are just being smart, not buying like every single little thing that pops up on the value tabs. No, no, keep going. It's fun. Max, I don't know if I trust you. I don't know, man. Playing on PC for one, I don't know if I just need to get like used to it. It just feels a little different than playing on my phone. I do need to go do it on my other account too, anyway. So, um, I forgot what I was gonna say, but I feel like the fourth and the fifth stages are always just such a pain. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I need to turn down my what do you call it, sensitivity on my mouse when I'm doing it, so I don't like, because like I want to, when I'm playing on my phone, I drag from one side to the other, so like I know where I'm at. But when I'm on like PC, like I move and it's like I throw my mouse all the way up the screen, and then it just kind of acts all weird once it's like off the screen, off like onto a different monitor. It just acts up. Oh, now we got max. Now we got max. How do you unlock that season 3 celebration tab? Uh, it's just after season 3. There's nothing. Oh, you're maxi. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's like this is my monitor and the game is like here. So like from here to here is where I have the chat at. So that works. But yeah, it's weird not having like the actual full screen. Like I can drag it and make it like take up the full monitor, but then it like cuts out on stream. So I have to have it like this to frame right for the stream. Oh, okay. I'll have to ask them. We were chatting the other day. We're gonna like do, we're trying to do like some kind of dual stream. We were trying to find some like interesting ways to play together. Did I not run refresh? Refresh. I'm just gonna send two of these. I don't care. Okay. Why do I not have all my boxes open? Root survivors, under tasks. Ooh. All right, so let me do breakthrough on here real quick, and then I need to start doing some 3v3s. I do need to move it over faster at the start there. Okay, 8. I feel like I'm in a better position, maybe. Dude, that just like eats the troops, so I'm trying to switch over. And I was like 360 something, 37. It's pretty close. What? No! I lost my tanks! No! Oh, man. Lost things. Yeah, it makes a big difference, like having these guys in here. That's what it was. It's the tanks. Yeah, big difference. No, I did the wrong one again. Grr. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Okay, I got so lucky there. Just don't touch it. Survive the wave. Okay, we're good. Stay left, yeah. What am I doing? Thought I broke that one. I messed up. I thought I broke that one. Okay, just die. I thought I broke it and I switched over and I didn't. Nope, I didn't mean hit. No. No, 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 we're not doing that again. Get my boxes. Whoops. I open. Okay, let's go see. I forgot to do attacks yesterday. I'm so annoyed. I'll tell you what, I've done a bunch of skill upgrades to my missile team, and they don't look that strong, but man, they do some work. I've noticed that it's been doing some pretty big lifting for me. Yes. Yeah. Oops. I just realized I didn't even line that up the way that I thought I did. Glad I won that. Yes, right now when I stream, I play on PC. Yeah. Um. Okay. All right. I just want to try to get up to like 50. Mm, okay. He's got some interesting. He's got Adam here. Okay, so that's gonna be. Wait, what the heck? Oh, that's a big tank team. I think I just go here. I don't feel like moving my gorilla around. I'm just gonna leave it. Wait, why did I only jump one spot? That's crazy. I guess I could have switched and tried to go for the crushing victory. I think I need to go here. Move. Here? Yeah. Just gotta play the advantages. When can the next Oh, when am I doing account reviews, you mean? That'd be a Tuesday. What's top one? Wait, Maxi. What are you talking about? What's top one on your server? I'm not sure what you're talking about. What is this team? You go there. Oh, what's top? Oh, okay. I'll have to check. Let me just try to push up a little bit here and try to get into a little bit better spot before like 20 minutes to go, and then I'll push. Um, Gosh, that's weird. It's got Diva. It's got Skylar Morrison. Let's go here. Okay, up to 68. I think it's a good spot to push from later. Well, this time I'm not sick, so I'll remember to actually do it. Oh, you know what? Oh man, I just realized I didn't pop this earlier this week. Oh well. I guess I'll save it. I won't need it. I should finish top 70, no problem. See, upgrade all button. This is so annoying. I almost forgot I was supposed to stream. I was sitting upstairs. Movie came on. I was watching the movie for a minute. I'm like, oh crap, it's 8 o'clock. I need to go downstairs. Uh, what other animal will be possible? It's like, it's going to be the bear and the mammoth. So it's going to be a gorilla, bear, and a mammoth. It's going to be interesting to see the animations for those. You're talking about breakthrough rankings. Alliance, so stage 5, 29, Warzone. Oh, 30, 32. Master leaderboard. Oh, wow. Dude's cooking. I'm not even up there. I'm 10,000 or 1,000 plus ranking. Yeah. Yeah, what Michael said. Green name is pretty cool. Go see Michael. Did you get that get your accountant straightened back out since I went in to destroyed everything? Glenn, I'm new to the game, just started playing in Alliance versus. Is it possible to get the 7 million chests every day for a free to play player? Yeah, I think it doesn't matter whether you're free to play or not, or whether you're a spender or a free to play player. Um, I would say majority of the time you should be able to get it as long as you are being strategic about when you're doing things like, for instance, tech days. It doesn't need to be that complicated. You don't need to start like a big research or anything. You just need to have either your versus, so like your versus tech, you can do this. Just need to spend the valor. So this inner city truck, not the first, like not like this stuff up here. This doesn't use a lot, But when you start getting towards the bottom here, when these start getting to towards like maxing these out, and then like this one's a ton, this one's a ton, this one's like 20 million when you pop this one because the amount of valor it takes. And then everything else down here, except for the Age of Oil tech, which you won't have that anyways. Everything else is going to use valor. So your special forces tree, this first like grouping here, because you just need to get these up to, can't remember if it's like 3 or 4. You just need to get this unlocked to get these unlocked to then like move down here. You don't need to max these out until after you have your tier 10. But you can come in here and knock out a few of these, and that's going to use a little bit of valor. They're cheap, they're fast, and I mean that's pretty much going to be it. Once you first start out, is going to be your versus intercity truck and then special forces. Just do things that use, 600, 700 valor. Start them, like start one at reset, speed it up or whatever during, if your arms race for tech is like later on in the day, speed it up, finish it, because then you'll get the points for speeding it up and finishing it, and then just start more valor ones. Obviously, if you have two tech centers, the easier it's going to be versus just having one. So that's the only tricky part when you just have one versus for tech day. But if you do like a couple Valor ones and you have, I mean, you can buy, over a day worth of speed ups from the Alliance store and just knock out a few of them. Just look and see what's going to be the cheapest, the fastest, and burn through a few of those during your tech day. And then on top of that, stacking up. So this is like tech day, obviously. Uh, but you can stack up your radars. So on build day, you don't need to do radars. So just stack up your radars, have these ready to go. That's going to be a ton of points for you right there too. And then your boxes, your component boxes, just sit on these. So pop them every tech day and then sit on these until the following week. So that's tech day. Obviously, build day, you just need to do construction. So start a big build on a construction day, wait until the following week, finish it, and then if you need to do some like smaller ones, you can knock out some smaller ones. But then on those days, you just need to start some trucks. So send out gold trucks, send out gold secret mobile tasks, and that'll help you on those days. I think if you stagger your barracks, you should be able to get the training on your barracks as long as you stagger your barracks. You should be able to get your 7.2 million on total mobilization day. Just build some low level troops and then on total mobilization day, just upgrade them. And it might be a little bit harder if you're lower level, but just trying to have like a couple different levels and then just work them through each one of those levels. So you want to save speed ups for Fridays. But then not only are you training troops, but then you can finish like a research. I wouldn't suggest finishing builds because you really want to have those for build days, but you can finish a research if you wanted to. Um, oh yeah, and then you're going to have your radars too. So save your radars during Hero Day for Friday. And then Saturday is probably going to be the toughest one, but as long as you are being strategic and attacking, on Saturdays, you should still be able to get your boxes. I mean, I know a guy that was free to play, or I mean, he still is pretty much free to play. Um, what am I looking at? Yeah, I got 7.9 million kills. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's at 24 million kills. He's got 3.5 times as many kills as I do, and he's free to play. So you just have to, be on the game. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're attacking your opponent on Saturdays. You could be doing, going to the other server, just finding smaller alliances and burning them. just fighting anybody. I mean, that's what your troops are for. They're for Saturdays. So burn them up. Or if you have Warzone duels, you can burn a ton of troops or kill a bunch of troops in Warzone days, Warzone duel days. Because if people send out their attacks or their squads and they don't have anybody back at their base and you're sitting there just burning everybody's base, you're still getting points because they have troops in their drill grounds. And when you burn them, you have to remember they lose like 400 to 500 troops. You're getting credit for all those troops that they lose during the Warzone duel when you burn them and burn their bases. So even if you're not killing squads, you're just killing, the troops in the drill grounds, you still get some points from that. But then just make sure you're sending out your trucks and your secret mobile, sending out golds. So it's doable. You just have to like be strategic about setting it all up. What's going on, Pokey? John, I would say get the truck because you're going to because when you're doing the intercity truck and you're coming down here and unlocking your other truck, you're just using Valor, so you're saving all your resources for your headquarters 30 and then your special forces grind later on after you get your headquarters 30. Hello from Indonesia. Hi. What time is it there? Is it like 9 a.m. or something like that? Did you guys uh did you guys feel any of that earthquake? I don't know where like specifically it was. I don't know how close that was. 8 a.m. I don't know where that like the fault line is to where that like traveled. That was crazy though. I saw some of the videos. Myanmar. Warzone, you can lose. Yeah, yeah, you can burn a ton of troops in Warzone duels. Um, Hey, Shaka, first time playing, love your videos for tips and help. Could you explain how to be good at fighting? Should I be switching my wall on and off defending with my first squad? Um, it's hard to like until you actually fight and like learn timing and all that stuff. It's hard to try to like teach somebody how to be good at fighting because it's just a matter of knowing your situation, who you're fighting, things like do you have teleports ready, using tiles. Like for instance, if I wanted to attack, I'm over here right now and I was attacking somebody here, but then I want to, okay, of course everybody's digging right now, but like say for instance, I want to attack somebody on their side and I didn't want them to see me coming and I sent this squad out, so it's going to move really fast, and then I'm just going to sit here and like say this was the attack and I waited for him to get right over the top of it, hit it, stuff like that. Just like figuring out the timing and like knowing to use tiles um, for attacking, to like speed up attacks. And then same thing too, like if you send an attack out, you need to get your troops back, find a tile, bring it back really fast. And then like knowing, okay, my first team can beat most of these players here. I'm just going to put my second team on the wall, or I'm going to leave my first team on the wall because I can kill most of these players with my second team. I'll leave my first team on the wall so I don't have to worry about anybody. Um, that sort of thing. And then if you are fighting in versus, if you go to another war zone, just be ready to click on um, like the return up here, so you'll have like the return to your war zone. And what I do is I click on that, just zoom out, click on a random spot, and like teleport right there. If you're about to get hit by somebody big, or you're just like in a bad situation, you're just trying to get out. I just hit that zoom out, click on something, and teleport out as fast as you can. I know that's not like so much fighting, but for the most part, you never want to have more than two teams on the wall at any given time. I mean, technically, I should only have one on, but I leave two on just because most of the time when I go somewhere, I'm sending my first out to attack. So I leave my second on just to stop like smaller attacks. Because if I'm about to get hit by somebody big, I'm dipping out. I'm not gonna sit there and so it all just depends on, how strong you are, who you're attacking. I mean, yeah, some people just take off all defenses and have nobody on there and they just send out one squad because they know they're not gonna, really defend too many people or they're not worried about defending. And then you just send your first squad out, hit people. But the one thing is I would save up on advanced teleports and instead of if you're not like really strong, I would use advanced teleports. Like if you were trying to hit somebody over here, instead of sending a march over here, I would just teleport over here and then start burning them. So that way you're not sitting here because if for whatever reason your squad's coming back and somebody teleports in and starts to hit you, then you're waiting like 15, 20 seconds for your squad to return and you're already hit like five times. Yeah, so there's only two ways that you can teleport when you have troops outside your base. And the first being Warzone, or your versus or Warzone teleport. So anytime, whether you leave your war zone, or you're returning from another war zone, or jumping, like if you're in a season and you can jump to different war zones, and you can do the same thing during a Warzone duel tournament. A lot of people don't know this, but you can actually jump to other war zones during Warzone duel tournaments and it's all the war zones that are being invaded. So if you played Warzone duels, you'll know you have the invading side that won invasion rights, and then you have the teams that are war zones, the four war zones that are being invaded. You can teleport to any four of those. So if you teleport somewhere and you're fighting, and the 5 minute cooldown has already gone by, you can teleport to another war zone. You don't have to return home and then teleport to another war zone. So as long as you're teleporting to another war zone, your troops will always come back. It doesn't matter. They could be 2 minutes away from you. You can have all your troops out, jump to another war zone. It's fine. The other thing is if you have the war leader, which you won't be able to get until season one if you haven't been in season one. But if you are the war leader, you have this one right here. The very first one you can unlock. Immediate return when teleporting squads not at the base will immediately return to the base. Limited to the first one teleport of the day. You can up this 5 times. You can have five of these to where you can teleport. So the biggest thing about that is when you teleport out of a war zone and it's not yours. So if you go somewhere and you teleport out and you haven't been there for like so many minutes, you're gonna have the cooldown. So the sucky part about that is when you leave, yeah, you got out of trouble, but now you have to sit there and wait before you can go back to whatever, war or whatever you were doing. But if you have the war leader and you have those five teleports, doesn't matter what you're doing, you can use any teleports you want. You can use let me pull them up. I mean, one of my favorites is random. And you just pop this thing and boom, you're gone. Like you just jumped outside of the map, or not outside the map, but like on the outer ring of the map, and like you're out of you gotta dodge, just jump out real quick, and then you can assess what's going on. Okay, I'm gonna go back here, jump in on the fighting here, and then you don't have to worry about the cooldown. And you can use it immediately. You don't have to click on the like return to yours and try to find a spot. I love random teleports. This is like my favorite thing. I mean, just like teleporting around, and then I see somebody about to hit me. I hate that. I hate that they're so far down. I know about everybody's trying been asking. I'm like, hey, can you put this on like a hotkey or something? Especially for like PC to have hotkeys, that would be amazing. But just to, it's pretty quick to find this, use it, and you're gone immediately. So those are the only two ways you can teleport with troops outside your base. Use, yeah, use these server teleports. Very helpful. Yeah, it's hard to like really show somebody how to fight until you're doing it. Um, eh, like during like if you watch like the Desert Storm streams, you can see like the tactics with that because that's a little bit different too because you have time teleports to where you can like bounce around and attack somebody. And so that's a different gameplay too. And I've won, I mean, you can win and lose fights using teleports in Winter Storm and Desert Storm. And it's a huge skill to like learn like the timing of that. Um, Knowing whether you're chasing somebody or if you're being chased by somebody to time your teleports. So you know when you go somewhere and you're doing something that as soon as somebody else teleports over to you to hit you, that's chasing you, you know you're ready to jump away so they can't get any hits on you. So like that's one like thing to know like as far as timing with that stuff. Because I've won like winter storms before having somebody chase me that had like a 50 million march that I knew my first march wasn't going to beat. But I was timing it to get away from him, and he wasted a ton of time chasing me. But I was able to jump, go do whatever I was going to do, and then if he chased me, I just kind of I bounce around the map a little bit. So I mean, it's you know playing smart like that in those events. But then in if you're fighting and somebody's sending marches to you, say like they had just teleported over to you and they send marches out to you, but then your teleport is off cooldown, then you jump to the opposite side and then start hitting them from the opposite side. Or I mean, I guess it just doesn't really matter too much. But just like teleporting over right next to them and then start blasting them because then you can hit them four times you know, with all four of your marches or three of your marches before their teams actually return. So wait until like their march is really close. So they think they're about to hit you and then jump so they don't have time to recall their troops. So just like stuff like that, it just takes time and actually playing the game to learn those like little nuances with it. Um, but then like rallies too. Rallies are huge. And the fact that you can now join a rally while shielded. So the player starting the rally, they obviously can't be shielded because they're going to have war fever because they're initiating a rally. But if you join a rally, you can be shielded. So it makes things pretty interesting. Because you can essentially there's two different ways you can do this. One, you can have five other teams reinforce that main player. Or the other thing you can do is have yeah, like so you're going to have five teams reinforce them, and then you're going to have five other players or whoever else join in. It could be even like with their second squads even join in the rally and hit with the rally while they have people defending them, so they don't have to worry about being burned while their main squad and like everybody else is joining a rally. But then also a lot of people don't know this. If I go and reinforce, so if I go and reinforce here, I got my first squad reinforcing. If this guy here decided to start a rally, I don't have to send another team. I could click on the rally and select this team to join, and it instantly joins that rally. So if you have 5 players, so say for instance he's shielded and he's got 5 players like in his base, and you're all planning a rally, he could drop a shield, immediately launch a rally within seconds. And then you don't have to sit there for like a couple minutes and wait for like everybody to join the rally. You time it up and have 6 people or more people go to a spot, have one person that's going to do the rally, send all your teams to garrison them, and then have them launch it. And as soon as they launch it, just have and make sure they select their team that's garrisoning that player, and it'll immediately launch the rally. So if you're hitting somebody that's pretty strong, but if you have 6 strong players hitting them that could equal or exceed their power, it's pretty fun. We've burned some really big players doing that. What's going on, Moggs? Uh, I wouldn't switch to War Leader just for verses. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, versus most of the time it's like 20 minutes after reset, and then everybody's either shielded or done fighting, and then there's like nothing really to do. I would save War Leader if you finish the end of the season as engineer. I would wait until the Warzone duel, which is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait until the Warzone duel tournament. Yeah, so we got 3 weeks here. So hopefully I'll have Headquarters 35 started at that time, and then I can switch to War Leader for the Warzone duel tournament. Because just the day-to-day stuff and like everything else throughout the week, your construction, um, especially because I'm outside of season 3 now, and they just keep adding to making engineer and war leader better. Like their war leader is extremely powerful now. Season 1, it was like okay, like you had the free teleports. There's a little bit of like some damage reduction and like improved attacking, but it really wasn't much. Season 2, he got a bit stronger. Season 3, he just got even stronger. So after season 3, War Leader, like the difference between Engineer and War Leader now is like massive. Um, and the fact that it has arena buffs, Desert Storm buffs, Winter Storm buffs, really, really helps it out. But as far as day-to-day stuff, if you're not a big player and speed ups, resources, all that stuff is valuable to you, then running engineer is going to be better day to day. I mean, the research now, build now. I mean, I have co-op construction too, and research too. Uh, so in total, this is 45%, and then you throw in the 50% buff. It's 95% between this and the capital buff now after season 3 on these 2 skills. So yeah, and then that's on top of, if I go into the tree here. So I already got oh, let's build now. So build for free. I got 240 minutes free. Same thing with tech. The resource reduction cost minus 5%, both research and this. And then up here, Master Builder level 5. Building speed up 25%. So it just so much, so many benefits running engineer day to day. Yeah. But once I get headquarters 35 started, hopefully right around the time the Warzone duel starts here, I'll be able to pop headquarters 25. As I just want to get all my heroes up to 175, get the increased March power. Hopefully at that time too, I'll be at like 40, what was that, 3 weeks? Hopefully I'll be at like 48 million. Probably be closer to 47. But I think if I can get them all up to 175, that should put me close to like 48, something like that. Um, yeah, strongest in the war zone is Deerfly for sure. So individual, yeah, individual power 529 million, 26 million. I don't even know what she's got at troops right now. Yeah, we lost one of our big guys. I don't know if he's actually going to quit the game. He said he was going to quit. He transferred with his old alliance somewhere else. He was just below Hulk here. So if you look at total hero power, he was like I think he was up to like 230 million hero power, 220 hero power. So he's like right between these guys. But yeah, Deer's up there on her own over here. Some big, big players. Oh yeah. I also saw at level 100 there's a skill that gives a chance of using a skill. Yeah, I know. And I don't have it because I finished at 98. This is the first season I didn't max it out. I don't know what I did wrong, but I didn't max it out this season. I'm so annoyed. I don't know if it just I don't know, I don't know, like dig sites. I mean, I hit most of the cities. Light center fights, I did some hits there. I don't know. Yeah, this right here, one more time. When using a skill, um, or when using an active skill, which is like the quick build, that sort of thing, there's a 4% chance, and this goes up to 20% or 20, either 20 or 25%, I can't remember. There's a chance to skip cooldown. Each skill can trigger this effect only once per day. So it is super helpful, but it's just random of which one, what skill it's going to be and how useful it is. I would say probably like the build now and research now would probably be the only two that would be super helpful. Those would be cool to reset those. All right, what do we got? We got 50 minutes. I got a little bit of time. Capital this morning. Wait, why is everybody talking about Capital? Did you guys have Warzone Duel on a Sunday? I know there's like the end of the season fights that happen on Sundays, but I didn't know anything about Warzone Duel being on a Sunday. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, co-op research. But those are 24 hours, so I don't know. And they last an hour. There are days where they'd be helpful, but most of the time I get most of my like tech and builds done. I time it all out, finish all of them at once, start them all, and then I'm done for the day. Most of the time, anyways. There's been a few times. If I finish a tech, and want to start more on reset and then want to do more during the arms race, then it would be helpful. Oh, okay, 360. Is that season three? What type of mails does the president normally send out? He usually talks about like inflation, cutting government spending, maybe some tariffs. System. I mean, we got like this one, like talking about the next meteorite event, who we're working with, where we're going to be, who to attack, who to avoid, that sort of thing. And they did the zombie siege right in the middle of the day. Yeah. Mizu High from 686. We just finished season two. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so in season three. Nice. Yeah, Mizu. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So you're about to get Age of Oil Tech, you're about to get the Gorilla, about to get a lot of stuff. It's fun. Um, I was just about to say something. Oh yeah, as far as like the president mail, you don't have to send something out all the time. Mostly just if you have, say, like Warzone duels coming up, talking about what to expect, like that week, reminding people to, if you're trying to get invasion rights, talking about hitting trucks from certain server or that of that specific server that you're trying to attack. Um, I don't know, try to win your alliance duel or your versus. Try to finish number one in the world boss or get the best at, have your server win in the world boss to get their world boss attacks in. Um, yeah, outside of that, it's just more just like housekeeping, reminding people to do certain things, use buffs, participate in events, seeing if people need to. I would I would say like urge players to join bigger alliances because what you want to avoid is having, have people that join that don't know what's going on, that join the server that don't know what's going on, and then they just create an alliance, and then people join that alliance, and then like either the leader disappears, or like most of the players don't play, and then people are just hanging out there because they don't, they don't understand how to play the game exactly. But you want them to get into an active alliance to learn how to play the game, to learn what the game's about. So sending out mails like that to remind people to join active alliances, to join, maybe if that's like the top 8 alliances or top 10 alliances, whatever it may be, just encouraging people to get active into playing those alliances, and then just promoting other players to join bigger alliances, like promoting, um, like if you start to I wouldn't say outgrow an alliance, but if you're a big player and you want to go to another alliance, just to get an understanding of like how they play and how things work, because every alliance is going to be different. Presidents are going to be different across all the servers. So everybody's going to kind of do like what they feel is right or like how they want to play. Um, so I don't know. It's just a whole thing being a president and also just alliance leaders and all that just working together, trying to make the server better. That's the whole point. Asian servers are something else. The way they work together is. Yeah, yeah, Mogs. Yep. That is true. And it's like it's pretty extreme because I've seen a lot, and like there's been ones that have been like really good. There's a lot of like teamwork, and they'll come and they'll just like their server just comes over and they just run through you and like say like a Warzone duel. And then you have other ones where they're trying to like, hey, have this whole game plan and being all strict and everything, and then you have a bunch of players that don't want to do that or they don't uh whatever the reason is, they're just like butting heads. And so like you have all this fighting on the server and people just aren't getting along and there's a whole fight for power and everything. So like I've seen both ends of it to where they've like worked good. I mean that's with anybody though. It's not exactly doesn't mean it's like Asian server specifically. Yeah, I've seen that in a lot of different servers. Thanks gang for the subscribe. I don't know why I just said subscribe. I was stuck between two words there. Uh, what day in season three are you in? We're done with season three. We finished season three 2 weeks ago. Pretty sure. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago. Bracket Warzone. How is it fair that a server that doesn't win invasion rights advances in the bracket if they defend successfully? Um, Manny, welcome to the members. Appreciate it. Can we get some hearts for Manny? So there's a whole debate out there about which one's better, winning invasion rights and losing invasion rights. We won 2/3 of a Warzone tournament by losing invasion rights on purpose. And it's just a matter of fact that when you lose, the players that don't really know what's going on or just have a hard time following instructions tend to participate when the Warzone duel is happening in your Warzone because they just see things going on. They're like, hey, I'm going to jump in. I don't know if it's just like laziness or what it is, but it just like tends to happen that way. So yeah, we were in a war zone. This was in my old server. It wasn't on this server. But so two times we lost invasion rights and they came over. I mean, we had the best, like one of the best game plans. And at a specific time, we had so the top four alliances, we would say, okay, this alliance here, this alliance here, this alliance here, this alliance here. And then we said, okay, these alliances responsible for these guns, these alliances responsible for these guns. And and then we had a couple of different alliances. We would mail their leaders and like have conversations with their leaders and say, okay, like you have your alliance fill in like this corner, this corner, like out here, and then like here, and then everybody else just kind of pile in. And then you would have so many players, so many of your bigger players that would maybe hang out close or hang out in the back and wait for others to jump in from the other server and either start attacking them to kind of keep them away, or as soon as they started to jump in, they would leave their spots here and you would just have like somebody else that was waiting jump in and fill in here, and then they would go out and attack. And you would have, I don't know, say like 40 attackers. And so what happens is they have to fight through a ring of players that, say it's, if you come out to here, that's about 10 bases you have to work through. And if everybody kind of staggers a little bit, I mean, it could be all the way out to here. So they have to work their way through about 10 levels of bases to just get close to a cannon or capital, unless they want to send marches all the way from here, which takes forever in a Warzone tournament. So it just delays them, and it gives your other attackers time then to come in from behind and then burn them while they're sending their marches out. And I mean, we had that down pat. Everybody knew where to be, when to be there, and we just absolutely dominated. And so the very last day of the last week of the Warzone tournament, the team that we were facing, they'd had the same strat going on. So you had never seen servers that could do, players that could do like 15 billion on the world boss that essentially wouldn't even attack the world boss. Or they would send one team and do like 200 million or 500 million, something like that. And so you had these super, super low world boss damages. We'd be scoring no points in versus. We wouldn't even attack an arena that week. We wouldn't hit any trucks from that server. It was just like funny because it was just like it was complete opposite of what you would want to do during a Warzone tournament because we had like the game plan. And so it was like panic when we're like, oh crap, we're going to have invasion rights. And then we had to figure out another strategy for invading. Essentially, what we did was what we were doing to defend, but then we were just hoping that everybody would show up and do it on the attack. And it worked out. I mean, we ended up winning. It was a ton of fun. But it just depends on what you're comfortable doing. And the whole point is, even if you win or lose the invasion rights, the whole point is to win the actual fight. Because there's again, there's a debate about which one is better, invading or defending, and you have cases for both. One of the biggest advantages, and this was mostly early on, if you were invading, you just go over the night before. So same time at reset when versus fighting was going on, you would teleport over and just burn everybody. Anybody that was unshielded, we would send packing. So if you were not shielded at reset and you were our Warzone opponent for that tournament, we were going over there, we were torching everybody. the uh the funny thing was, so we actually beat Deerfly and all them. So this is server 71. I'm originally from 72. We actually beat 71, Deerfly King, all those guys. And we came over here the night before and we burned a bunch of their players and we stayed away from, FS4 and Deer and King, like those guys. We stayed away from them. But we burned everybody else. And so when we showed up the next day, they didn't have that many people. And you got to think this is like the OG days of the servers. Like nobody knew what they were doing basically. Um, but yeah, we showed up here, did that, and we ended up beating them. Yeah, so because it was basically just King and Deerfly, and at the time, the gap between Deerfly and everybody else was not millions and millions and millions. You're talking about the difference of somebody that was a fresh level 30 versus players that were headquarters 27 or something like that. Granted, she did have, a really strong drone and gear and all that. Because we did have players, we had a lot of big spenders that left about 3, 4 months after the game started. Because nobody knew what was going on and like where the game was going. But we had some big guys that actually teleported King and Deerfly in them. They had burned them. But Obviously, Deerfly and all those players know what they're doing now. Uh, them whales also kill more some duel. Yeah, yeah. If you got a big whale that just shows up early enough, they could just send like a big march through a majority of players and just torch a bunch of bases even before it starts. Yeah, that is one of the biggest counters to the strat. Is if you have a mega whale. And that's the only time that we would typically would lose is if we were facing somebody with a mega whale that would show up beforehand and just torch a bunch of players. Because you have to think before the timing starts of the fight, there is no contaminated land speed reduction. So you can send your teams, to tiles and just have them just torch players super fast. You don't have to slow down until the fighting actually starts. How works season one? 1 month in my server to get it. Season one, I it's hard to explain. You can go back and watch like my preseason video and check out the videos on season three. That'll give you like some idea what to expect because the concept of taking dig sites and cities is very similar. The only difference is when you actually start getting into the fighting, you're fighting over dig sites and cities. So you want to go after dig sites as fast as you can. You want to try to take, you push your way up to the highest dig site. So you need to get resistance as fast as you can, push to the highest dig sites. And then your best bet is to align yourself with the three other strongest servers and it basically turns into 4v4 and you'll want to like attack the other four servers like so you'll put your I think it's outposts you put your outposts on other servers and then you take dig sites and cities on those so you'll just coordinate with three other servers. That's like the best way to go about season three, otherwise it's just pure chaos. Or season one, sorry. Yeah, season one it's extremely hard to explain and like tell you what to do because it all just depends on how the servers work together and whether they work together or not. If you do like 4v4 basically, or if it's just going to be like a free for all. End of season invasion should have more than 24 hours in between the last spice battle. Oh yeah, yeah, it's a challenge going from the Spice Wars to the faction tournament or the faction duel. Yeah, that would be nice if they did a little bit of a gap because you do have an entire week before the season actually ends. I know they're trying to like wrap it all up so you can start to give out all the rewards before everything ends and then the season or the season celebration starts and everything. Okay, I need to remember to do my aminos here. Let me get her up here. But yeah, it can be tough when you don't have troops. Yeah, that duck that is an extremely good point. When you invade and you actually win, getting the invasion capital buffs is amazing. It is so amazing. Uh, the only thing, if you know anything about bots, that's the only thing that throws it off. You almost have to manually do it. But essentially, what we used to do was if you had, say, for instance, build day, you had everybody apply for the building buff, and you'd have, say, 30 people in there, and you'd start going through those 30 players, and you'd give one the building buff, and then you'd give the other one, I forgot what the buff is for the invasion rights, it's commander or something like that. You give them that commander buff, and they have the same stats essentially, but the commander buff also has the tech buff built into it as well, so it's 60%, 60%. But you just sit there and rotate those two buffs. So instead of everybody that those 30 people all waiting in line for that one buff, it basically cuts the line down to 15 people on each buff. So you get through buffs a lot faster. Obviously, you have a bot that's a little more complicated when you have a bot running buffs. Man, I haven't moved in the 3v3. It's kind of surprising. Makes me a little bit nervous because then I makes me wonder if either everybody's not everybody, but most of the players have either done their attacks or they're all also waiting for the last like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Sorry, Alec. Yeah, so there's total hero power. We had one big guy that left. Said he was gonna quit the game. I don't know if he actually did or not. We shall see. Oh, I dropped. What is this guy? No. Yeah, that hurt. Can you explain how you find old servers? I'm from 820. Uh, the servers, people typically like pass them down. People just share. They'll find somebody like either say like a war zone or sorry, like Winter Storm. You can run into all kinds of people in Winter Storm, and so people will click on them, find their server, and like ask people for a location or something. And there's lots of different ways. People send them down through event chats and stuff. I don't know. I usually don't go hunting for locations. I couldn't tell you that. Oh, there's a Mega Whale on your server has 80 million hero power over other servers. Yeah, that's deer. The only one that's close is a Bria, and he's like 330. She's at 360. He's like 30 million behind. Really close. In this game, developers became rich rich. Yeah. Yeah. A prime example, I found all the VIP 18 players by asking different players. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mog got it. Mog's hooks me up. I don't have to go asking around because Mog's just usually just sends me increases percentages. Administrative command. Okay, yeah, that's right. This first VIP 18, dude. Yeah, oh my gosh, the Starship guy. Yeah, he ended up quitting. Quit like 6 months ago, something like that. Oh, the Star Walker base. Yeah, he quit a while ago. Justin's still around. I think this guy's still around. I know Golden Fighter is still around. I don't know. No, who that is. 23 minutes, man. Such a wait. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna so I get matched up against real quick. Am staff. Oh, sorry, Am staff. Hate how much they pair you up against players from your server or from your alliance. Uh, oops. I don't know. Should I push up? Freaking Mike. Shoot. Okay, I think I have to go. I think I have to put the monkey back on here. Get my monkey. Sorry, Mike. I barely moved there. Okay. Yeah, see, this guy put Swift up front. This is a weird team. I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna throw the monkey on here just to be safe. Eat some damage. That's like all he does in PvP. Just eats a little bit of damage. That's all he's good for. Uh, your server 73. Wait, who's server 73? Can I click on Deerfly stats? I don't have any battle reports, like any recent battle reports with Deer. But I mean, she's got everything like maxed out. The only thing she doesn't have max are like the components. I think she's got two, maybe three level 11 components now. Showing some of your servers 32 million. I would have to get all the way up there to like actually hit them to see the stats. I think uh I think her tank team with the gorilla is actually the strongest. I think. I could be wrong though. But yeah, all basically like 80 million. I'm pretty sure the tank team with the gorilla is the strongest though. You know, Carly's new skin avatar is wild. I don't know if I like that. Okay, I got 19 minutes. Someone at 11:30 got VIP 18 rates. Wow. What do I think it's been 6 figures? Try 7 figures. A lot of like the OG players have been playing for a while now. like deer flying them, they're at the seven-figure mark. No, I'm almost actually VIP 15. I'm really close to VIP 15 now. But a lot of that is from my Alliance gifts. I have a ton of VIP points from my Alliance gifts, like hundreds of thousands. If I hadn't spent anything in the game, I'd probably be VIP 13 at least. Oh yeah, extra damage. He's been in chat. He's been in the stream a few times. Extra damage has. I was talking with him one time. We were messaging. I was like, "Hey, you want to come in like just chat?" And he was like, "No, my English is not good." I don't know if he's just saying that because he don't want to talk or not. What about Easter event? Can your alliance come to pay a visit to force? Oh, can my alliance? That'd be fun. That'd be super fun if we go to like some newer servers and just bully people. Make me feel like a mega whale. You like imagine a 45 million march on a server that's in season one right now? Wait, Best, are you saying so you're from 1044? Are you saying you're about to hit VIP 18? If you're a free to play player, it takes 2 years or more to reach VIP 18. That's my guess. I was reading VIP. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to I did the math the other day on like how many VIP points I get from the Alliance, and I think it was like 2,000 a day or something like that. Which yeah, after like a couple of years, it should be theoretically, I think that would be enough. That won't be fun, no. And get bullied by my fourth March. What is my fourth March? It's like I never really pay attention. 28.4. Wait, so Best, you're so what you're saying is you're a mega whale. Wait, what server is this? 1130? So how new is this? So they haven't even hit season one yet? Wow. That is pretty fast. That's like Golden Fighter fast. Oh, I got you. 46 million. I got you. I can get you. You're a little small mega whale. Yeah, you can't say that and also say you're about to hit VIP 18. Oh shoot, you know what? I never posted Wait, where is my people? Copy. Forgot I never posted Discord. There you go. If you're not in Discord, join the Discord. Um, but yeah, if you want to join the Discord and then drop a picture in the screen chats, if you can't find me in game to share location. Man, that's crazy though. What's his hero power at? That's 200. Wow. 110 though, 99. That's still pretty wild. All right. Focus, focus, focus. Heard. Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Uh, that's mm, it's a lot of aircraft. Do I go here? Could go aircraft here with Gorilla. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Ugh. That was a tough one. That sucked. That sucked. That matchup was terrible. Okay, and now I get somebody from my alliance. Are you kidding me? Get matchups, man. Okay, you go here, there. Okay, okay. I just need to push up 71. Seriously, moved one spot, bro. Another teammate. That sucks. You go there. You go there. Sorry, melee. Freaking game bugged again. Send screenshot of your location. Okay. Come on. Man, it's like weird seeing all the green names though. I think I had like 7 people join last week. I used to seeing like maybe one during stream, and so it's like throwing me off seeing like multiple. Yeah, I think. Yeah, no. Bro, this getting diva though. Yeah, I think this is okay. Yeah. Why does it keep doing that? Why do I keep getting that bug? Freaking Blackhawk, are you kidding me? Bro, what is this? Can I stop getting my teammates? Oh, shoot. Oh, this sucks. This is like a no-win. Okay, who do I got in my revenge? Uh, I forgot. What is it? Is it 40? It's 40. Oh. So the question is, do I... Okay, that obviously is not gonna win. Ugh. It's like if I put this there, it's gonna win. If I put it here, it's gonna win. But either one of these matchups, this is not gonna win. Sucks. Oh, did I just waste? Frickin' A, man. No. Oh my gosh. Ah, the matchups right now. Okay, okay. Let's get back. Clearly not going to make it in the top 40 now. I screwed that up pretty bad. That's weird. You freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is the diva, man. And I'm like screwed on this one too. I guess I just hit these and just try to hold on to the top. Okay, I need crushing victory, so that wins, that wins, that wins. Okay. Get some points back here. What's this guy got? Okay. Yeah. Blowing through diamonds here. I screwed myself so bad. Freaking you miss. Seriously though, like the matching system. I hate that. I hate how much it matches. Like it should have some kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. Okay. I'm working the right direction. Head in the right direction. Come on. 4 minutes. Well, it should have some kind of like biased system to where it doesn't, where it makes it less likely that you face your teammates. I, s- mm, if I finish outside the top 70, I'm gonna be so frustrated. I absolutely screwed myself there. 3 attacks I didn't need to do. I don't know why I did them. So bad. All right, so all I can do is sit here and wait. I sent screenshot my location when you have good stuff to learn. Wait, what are you talking about, Joshua? Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. What Josh said, membership fees. Got to pay your dues for my time. Um, but no, I do appreciate it. If you want to join the next giveaway here in actually a few weeks, is going to be for members only. So if you want to join for a chance at a giveaway, $3, not that much. Um, but I haven't done anything for the members yet, so I figured I could do something for the members. And then I was debating the idea of playing on some members accounts, like to get on and fix things or whatever. Well, we'll see. So yeah, if you want to join, it's I think it's like where the subscribe button is or was. I mean, a little join icon, different levels. You'll volunteer your account, yeah. I mean, so the thing is, I've had so many people send me what happened. Unclaimed champion duel rewards. Oh, apparently I didn't collect those. Okay, where did I finish? I want to know where I finished. Oh, I got it. Please tell me I finished inside top 70. I got hit in the last second. Are you kidding me? Wow. Literally the last second. So annoyed. You ranked 80? Oh, that's arms race. Oh, I finished sit. Wow. Wow. I'm surprised even after that loss. Woo. Hung on, man. Dude, after all those terrible hits, we're okay though. We rebounded. We're stronger. We're better for it. We're good. We're good. Man. Whoo. It's so good to see. 'Cause I love coming in here and just buying prints. Oh, well, I bought out all the prints. I can't buy any more prints. Oh, it resets. Okay, it resets tomorrow. Cool. All right. So let's go see. I don't think anything special is happening. Oh, wait. What's going on over here? Construction. Okay. Let me join Doomwalker. No, 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 no. No. Ah. Is that my third March to that? I forgot I was reinforcing that, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh. All right, let's go see what's happening over here, though. Thanks, thanks. Man, that was intense. I don't know which is worse, like screwing up hardcore and then waiting to see if you get bumped out, or like the few times where I was sitting like right around 40th and like just missed it. Like did everything I could, perfect, got to like 41 or 42, but just missed top 40. I don't know which one's worse. I mean, at least I finished top 70 though, so I guess I can't complain. Is Warzone Duel. Wow. That's awesome. Which that means I got 2 weeks. Crap. Uh, no, I have 3 weeks. 3 weeks to get the oil to start headquarters. 35 on my main account. Yep. So, anyways, John, you're asking about president mail. There you go. Plunder trucks. We sure 80, 58 trucks. Yeah. So, nothing fancy. Ooh, man. That's exciting. All right, which one do I want to speed up? Speed this up a little bit. Boxes. All right, jump back to the other account. Man, love to see that. We lost, didn't we? Gosh, I messed that up. Oh well, got another one, 240 right here. Oh no, it's a 140. That's not 240. What am I doing? 150, 190, 240. Filling out some new server. We have Moonstone. Oh, custom pass, radar pass. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they usually load up a lot of that stuff all at the same time. That's how they get you to spend money. What was your go-to? Oh, what to buy in the custom weekly pass? I probably even have it up this week. Yeah, Overlord. So I usually like I have weapon shards, so I usually pick up weapon shards, drone parts, the resource chests, or speed ups. So if you don't have um, weapon shards, I'd probably go. I guess I'll just go down here. So if I didn't have weapon shards, I'd probably go like this. Man, there we go. Sent the right team that time. What happened to my team? I didn't even see my third team. That was my fourth team. Jeez. Ooh, got fried. One. Oh, I did go 2 rounds. Who died? Oh, lovely. All right. Black market. Let's see here. Yay, got a free purple gold. Ooh. So this is the only thing that I've, I would say, struggled with. But just had a hard time passing on it. That's the drone parts. I hate to do it, but I pass on these. Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, Josh. I like was talking about the whole account things and I started attacking. I forgot. What I was going to say was, 'cause I've had so many people ask me about playing on their account. And if I said like, okay, well, if you become a member, I'll play in your account. Then I have to like figure out because there's different tiers. Because then I have to figure out like which tier I would do that on. Um, because like the 299 one, not to be like, oh well, you pay $3, like I'm not gonna get on your account. Um, it would just be a lot of people then that would sign up for that, and then to like play on that many people account or just upgrade to Mythic. I don't know if that's what you're trying to say with that. That's fun. Uh, thank you though. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Um, but yeah, that's what I was gonna say is I just don't I haven't figured that part out of it yet. Of how I'd go about that. Because I can't play on everybody's account. Otherwise, I would never be able to do like other stuff because then I would just be playing on like everybody's accounts. So yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for the Mythic membership. Yeah, like I said, I have gotten a lot of messages about it, and if I open it up to everybody that messaged me on Discord, that'd be a lot. So I gotta try to figure out where to draw a line. And that's what I was gonna say was like the mythics, but then there'd be quite a bit for people to jump on to. But hey, can I get some love in the chat for Josh for the mythic membership? Currently the highest tier membership that I have. So that's awesome. Thank you, sir. Anyways, skipping the drone parts, skipping the speed ups. Man, I am just not getting anything. Uh, yeah, I guess I'll need these. I need bond badges. Kind of hard to, whoops. Bond badges. I think this is like the only Overlord things that I picked up. I don't know why I didn't just check that to begin with, but yep, okay. Well, that's it. That was it for that. Let's go see here. Grand celebration. I think I'm fighting this week, right? Yeah, I'm fighting this week. Whew, on 15th, I need to finish top 8. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if they rate us on total hero power or what. Not sure how they rank you here. I mean, part of it's like your matchups, how lucky you get, because you don't just fight like the person next to you typically. It's going to depend on matchups. So we'll see what that looks like. Oh, I do get to open these chests though. That's exciting. Oh, I was going to show this for those of you that didn't see my post in Discord earlier. Had a huge storm that came through. It wasn't even that long. It wasn't even not any more than like 5 minutes, I would say 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, this was a tree kind of in the back part of our lot. Oops. And you can see like, so this is the trunk that I was showing. This is all like the top of it, and it got wedged and hit this pine tree right here. So it's like wedged here. So it fell over and it's held up by this tree here. But then this tree, this huge one down here, it fell over. It's a little bit to the right of it. I don't know when the first one when that fell, I don't know if it like hit that one and then they both kind of came down with the wind. But the root system on that other one was like 10 foot wide. Like it was absolutely massive. And just like seeing that, and then because it rotated, it pulled the dirt and everything up out of the ground. And so the trunk is actually like underground because it pulled it and kind of like rotated when it flipped. It's just crazy to see that kind of damage from wind. Like you don't think about wind sometimes until you see something like this happen. Yeah, scary. It's a good thing that they did not fall towards my house. But the guy's house that it fell towards, so it was the house like behind our lot. It fell. The other tree that fell landed, I would say probably about 8 feet from his house, something like that. Granted, it was the very top of the tree. So even if it would have hit, it's not like it would have done a ton of damage, like if it was like the trunk of the tree. There's so much damage in our town right now. People were posting fa pictures, it was all over Facebook and the news, like trees that fell on houses. So there are a lot of houses that got hit with trees like that. And then there were a bunch of cars like on on the road, people park on the street parking, and there were trees that were in front of houses that fell over on top of the cars, just all kinds of cars smashed by trees. It wasn't a tornado or anything like that. It was just a straight line wind. Um, storm front came through and just, looked outside, and the rain and everything was blowing sideways. Yeah. How fast did I get that in? Point 0.4. 0.04. That was a fast day. 0.05 is slowest. Wow. Wow. Moving. All right, let's buy shops. Mm, Get 6. Get the box out of here. XP. Man, I'm getting very, very close to getting another upgrade done on one of my chips. So my goal in life is to just be able to walk into like whatever store I want and act like I have this much money all the time. So yeah, give me that. I want a ton of those. Why did I just buy ceramic? My gosh. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my gosh. Oh. See, when you have unlimited money, you just buy stupid stuff. Oh my gosh. I mean, at least, I don't know. I don't need battle data either. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I'll ever financially recover from that, other than the fact that I still have 728,000. But man, what a dumb mistake to make. All right, let's open these up. Hopefully, that's not the one I need. It's not the one I need. Not the one I need. Again, I don't need that one. I don't need that one. I mean, I need them. Wait, why is this? Oh, because I accidentally opened that earlier. I have both of these to 5 star. I guess I am chipping away again. This one is 6 star though. Wow, I already got 4 of them. I got one. Oh, I need this one. Oh, it'd have been nice if I would have got that. Okay, so how much? Actually, let's scrap this. So I'm short. If I open that, it's 100. So I'm like 300 short. Wait, let me think. 4, 5. So I'd be too short. Too short. Okay. Um, Too bad I didn't get lucky and get another one of those in here. That'd have been cool. Might as well open that today though, just to get the helicopter. This one. Use. Just get the points for it. Combat boost. 3 levels. It's gonna be forever until I get to the next one. Get to 600. Ugh. +4 to all the levels, though. Oh, to all the skill chips. Um, yeah, that's true. Um, yeah, no, not. Oh, I try to avoid the ceramic like the plague because it's just so useless. The amount that you need to do anything with it after you've already built all your gold gear. Not even you buy ceramic. 41 VIP 18 has 80 million squads now. Who's that? James or Moggs probably knows. Legendary chests. What should I get? Uh, Manny, are you talking about legendary skill chip chest? Like choice chest? It depends on like what you're upgrading. And you're like the wait, it's the wrong one. So the skill chips, the big increases are at 2, 5, and 8. So going in order of like if you don't have them all 2-star, get them all 2-star. Very easy to do. And then after that, I would go 5, whoops, 5, 5, 5, and 5 in that order. Oh, wait. Is there a way to do better on level 12 Marshall? No, it's not skill chip. Manny, I got no idea what you're talking about then. There's a lot of legendary chests. You could be talking about legendary resource chests. You're talking about um hold on. Are you talking about one of these? Or are you talking about luxury choice chest? Uh Josh, I'm barely hitting. You can do more damage to Marshall by increasing the damage output of your team, but also survivability. Survivability is huge. A lot of people don't realize it, but like for instance, if you upgraded, if you went from a level 40 radar and you took it up to 4-star, the amount of damage you do on Marshall will jump up significantly. Like if you had that on your defensive hero, you jumped up that much. Um, like for instance, if you say like on Murphy or something, he will survive so much longer, and you'll notice that your damage will jump up a bunch. So it's a combination of attack and defense for a world boss. The one that yeah, so the luxury choice chest, Manny. You could have just said the name. If you click on it, it'll tell you the luxury choice chest. Select the drone components. Yeah, pick a level 5 drone component and then just open her up. Okay, I meant to click the dig. Will I get there in time is the question. 14 seconds. No, missed it. Darn. Wait, did I? No, I never did the upgrade. Been sitting on this. Hmm. Wait a second. Oh, that's right. I was going to do two data chips. That's right. Okay. Boom. The power. That'd have been nice to have earlier. Oh well. Can't believe I forgot to do that the other day. That's where you're getting stuck on your account. Well, we can um Josh, you're on wait, who sent me oh somebody else. Josh, are you Ducati? Is that you on Discord? Oh, okay. I'll 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 shoot you a message later then. All right. Well, I'm hopping off. Be back on Tuesday for some things with account reviews. Um, by the way, I'm trying to get stuff set up on the Discord for members too. So it's going to be like a separate now that I have it linked. So members actually it shows there's an icon for members now. Um, I think anyways, I think it should be set up. But there's going to be like a separate chat, like everything for members. So when we're doing stuff, like you guys will have that to chat or like to post stuff or whatever. And it'll be useful for later on when we do the members event drawing, whatever you want to call it, giveaway. That's what it's called. That's the name of it. Yeah. What time Tuesday? I'm in California. So it's going to be 5 o'clock your time. 5 o'clock. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. But yeah, you'll just let me know. But yeah, I'll message you anyways later. So we'll chat later. And yeah, I'm hopping off. I'm gonna go to bed. Tired. Long day. I'll catch you guys Tuesday. So not tomorrow, Tuesday. So have a good one. Catch y'all later.